Alright, good morning everybody. There are gyms, there are personal trainers, there are so many different types of equipment and elastic bands and resistance bands and all this kind of stuff that you can use to get in shape. But what do you do when all you have is the wrong equipment? That's what we're going to go over in this video, how to work out with the wrong equipment. Let's get into it. Alright people, my name is Andrew Bullock here from Big T's Fitness, where we focus on weight loss, fitness, and a better all over lifestyle for you, the viewer. Right now we're in the middle of the coronavirus quarantine, and so we have been exposed to our biggest flaw when it comes to our fitness, is that we rely so heavily on our gyms, our special equipment, our ellipticals, our all that kind of stuff. I don't have that in my gym, but maybe you are, because not everyone has a place for a gym. But what I was going to point out was that it is really easy to get a great workout with state-of-the-art equipment, top quality brands. Like these are the power blocks. I love these power blocks so much. I even did a review on them. What happens when you don't have that stuff? Try to go to the store right now and buy it. Shelves are cleared out. You can't find them anywhere. If I tried to order them on Amazon right now, I think it's like a month-and-a-half wait. So what are you going to do until then? Well, that is when most people have at least a little dumbbell sitting around. These are my wife's dumbbells. Then she's used them for years. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do an entire workout just with these. And I'm going to see if I can come up with 4 tips for you guys so that you can get a great workout with the wrong equipment. But we all know what the number one piece of right equipment is if you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button for me if you find this information useful, and the subscribe and notifications so that you know when I release a new video. Alright, the first tip I want to point out to you guys when you're working out with equipment that is much lighter than you're used to is there is a lot less muscle recruitment. So when you go and do a normal curl with a weight that you're very, very comfortable with, you can do it super easy. There's a lot less muscle recruitment. And so you can use this to your advantage though, because then you can use it to isolate individual little muscle groups that normally would just be recruited out to bigger muscle groups, so that isn't even getting touched with the bigger weights. Alright, tip number 2 is directional contraction. So what I'm meaning by that was, since we're using such light weights, we can't just sit on the ground and go like this and think that we're going to be able to get a really good burn in all of the 3 major pectoral muscle groups. So you have to know which way the fibers run. So you have some fibers that run straight across, some fibers that run up, and some fibers that start at the sternum and they run down and almost at an angle. So when you're doing a movement, one of my favorite movements for the bottom of the pectoral with lighter weights is you'll come up at an angle through that movement. And you're doing it nice and slow, nice and controlled, slow up and slow down. Alright, and that brings us into tip number 3. Tip number 3 is all about speed. Now, when you're having a heavier weight, you can do a greater speed to train that explosiveness right off your chest. But with a lighter weight, you can explode all stinking day long and be moving it super fast, and you won't get that muscle recruitment because it's a lighter weight. So what I want you to focus on more is a tempo. Get a little metronome, download a metronome app, that's hard to say, a metronome app on your phone, and count 5 up and 5 down. That's what I want you to focus on, because then that's going to really tire and fatigue those fibers because of the time you're spending putting those under tension. So then it doesn't really matter as much about the weights, it matters about the time under tension. That is what decides whether you're going to get a good workout with the wrong equipment or not. All right, and that brings us into tip number 4. 4 is eccentric and concentric. That's what it is, concentric. So that is the lengthening and the shortening of your muscle. I want you to really focus again on that tempo. With the tempo, a lot of people will focus on the tempo going up and then go down to just reset. No, we're trying to maximize the time under tension because these are a lot lighter weights than we're used to. So when we're doing that like angled up movement, we're going to focus and do it slow. And we're going to come in, squeeze, maybe even hold it there for a second. And then we're going to go back down in the same exact tempo to make sure we're trying to really fire those fibers with a much lighter weight. Alright you guys, and that's it. I just wanted to shoot out this quick little video to try to help you guys on your fitness journey while all the gyms are closed and everything. If you found this video useful, make sure you smash that like button for me. And there are some affiliate links below to some products that I personally use and I recommend for you to use for your home gym, because that's what I specialize in, is in a home gym builder. But I do get a little commission from Amazon, but all of that goes right back into this channel to make it bigger and better for viewers like you, to reach more viewers like you, so that we can grow the Big T family. Leave me a comment below, a simple yes or no, if you have a cheap little set of dumbbells sitting around your house that you can try these tips with. Well then, until next time, Big T out.